Hi, my name's Marietta Mahani, and this week's Aqua tip is the single leg stomp. Now, this is a movement where you sit down in the water. So I'm standing in water that's about chest depth. I'm going to drop my body down so my chest is underneath the water, and I'm going to stomp my foot out and in. So I'm going to go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Now I'm pushing my foot down hard. I'm going to add some arms, open, close. And you're bringing the knee up as high as you can and pushing the foot down low. Now, it's an interesting exercise. So, what am I feeling? I'm feeling my quadriceps are definitely working, and I'm getting just enough pound on the bottom that's good for my bone mass. My arms are feeling this as I keep my fingers open, and I just extend the elbows and bring the hands in towards the chest. So I'm going out, in, out, in. The upper part of my arm doesn't move at all. So I drop down, so it's like I'm doing dropping down, holding myself down with that bent leg, and now I open, close. Have a look at the turbulence that you can create when you spread your fingers this wide. If I bring my fingers closer together, can you see the difference? Yep. So open the fingers so you're raking your hands through the water. And you lift the knee up high and you take it out to the side. I'll do it on the other side. Now, if you stamp close, it's not as challenging as if you try and stamp further away. That's a big difference too. So if I go narrow, okay, I'd probably give this maybe a 5 out of 10. If I go wider, oh my God, that's so different. Because I have to use my adductors, my inner thigh to pull that leg in. Woo! And that's probably about 7 or an 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's quite effective. So why get down low? Well, providing different levels provides variety for your participants, but it also achieves different things. When you get down low, you can go a lot faster. Definitely a lot faster than if you stand up a bit higher. It takes a bit more time. The other thing too is, it's all about keeping your body as stable as possible while you're performing the leg action. And you're just staying down low, keeping your body underneath the water. Fingers open, dragging to the water. Yep, it's a great exercise. So, where do I feel? Leg muscles were working, heart rate went up, and I felt my upper body working as well, my biceps and my triceps, as I did that upper body movement pattern. And then there's the added benefit of the stamping action, which is great from a bone mass perspective. Pretty awesome. And that's this week's Aqua tip. The drop down stomping action is actually not that difficult to demonstrate on land. But using a chair is really beneficial because you want to ask your participants to drop down, go out, in, out, in, out, in, right? You want the whole foot to go down to the bottom of the pool and then the whole foot to go down here. Now, if you've got a chair, then you can take the load literally off the leg so you're not having to do like a single leg squat, and you can make it a little bit easier. So you can push the foot down and still get the same sort of stamping sort of action and take the leg out further without it being too stressful on your body. Of course, you can demonstrate this, dropping down. Remember the two main important aspects of this exercise that you need to make sure you communicate with your participants. One is the hands, fingers wide apart, elbows out to the side, and you extend the arms out. Be careful that you don't tuck your elbows in and you do this movement, because it's not that, it's this. So the arms are fully lengthened out to the side, and make sure that your hands are level with your abdomen and you're not having your hands up here, which would clearly be almost out of the water, regardless of the fact that they've dropped down. So hands down near the abdomen, out, in. Then the next thing that you need to indicate is that the leg needs to go right away from the body and come back in, which is why sitting down in a chair is a little bit easier, right? Out, in, out, in. The most powerful piece of feedback that you can give to your participants is telling them where they're going to feel it. And of course, they're going to feel this in their biceps and their triceps. So I'd indicate you should be feeling this in the upper arm. You should feel the water going through your fingers. And then finally, It's a really effective quad exercise, but if you make sure that you take your leg all the way out and come back in, you'll also feel this in your inner thighs. And they're the main areas that you want to tick off in regards to indicating where they should be feeling this exercise. Fingers wide apart, get the leg to go out wide, use a chair to help you demonstrate and tell them where they're going to feel it, and you're going to be able to communicate this exercise really well. And that is this week's Aqua tip.